What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. This channel is obsessed with the money. Which company pays the most? But we've also seen a lot of you ask which is better between the MBB versus Big Four. Therefore, I've decided to combine these ideas by sharing my take on the MBB as well as the Big Four. And for those of you not within the US, you're also in luck. I'll be doing my best to share insight that's still applicable to you because Ryan just takes care of all his viewers. But before we get into it, please do what you do best by taking a second to like, comment, and subscribe. In supporting this channel, you get to see more videos, which leads to more knowledge, which leads to making more decisions on where you should work, which allows you to make more money. So essentially, by subscribing to my channel, I'm making you richer. If you'd like help getting into consulting, that's where my website, ryanrafi.com, comes into play. To date, I've helped over 137 people land positions at top firms around the world, and I want you to be next. I've left a promo code in the bio below for my services. But with all that being said, let's just get into today's video. To get started, I need to preface this video by saying the decision in choosing one firm over another is solely based on your experiences, expectations, and outcome you're looking for. Are you looking for long-term stability where you can reach partner or managing director level? Are you looking to make the most money during the first few years in your career? Do you want to work on certain projects? There are so many questions and criteria that go into your ultimate decision. Unfortunately though, no two consulting firms are identical. They have different cultures, structures, pay scales, and experiences. But lucky for you guys, I'm going to get into what people want to hear about first, the money. Between the MBB and Big Four, MBB consultants make more money at the entry level. For a complete breakdown, I've linked another video in the bio below where I go into this component in greater depth. Both these types of firms have a domestic and international presence, and the same principle in terms of base salary applies. Since these companies are in many countries across the world, it would take a very long time to list them out side by side. Therefore, if you'd like to see another video where I do a salary breakdown across Europe or Asia, let me know in the comments below. Entry-level consultants at the MBB have a base salary north of $100,000 and can make up to $140,000 in their first year out of college. Big Four consultants do pretty well as college graduates as well, leaving with up to $110K in total compensation. However, more money likely means more hours. And well, that's definitely the case. MBB consultants across the globe tend to work more hours on average compared to their Big Four counterpart, regardless of their level or position. So, are you willing to invest more time for more money? The decision is yours. But from there, we can infer how their work-life balance is going to look as well. However, one thing to call out is that many of the firms in the MBB and Big Four, if not all of them, offer some sort of unlimited or flexible PTO option. Therefore, the option is yours on whether you'd like to take time off. Exit options. Another great topic. I've covered this as well on another video, but here we go again. Depending on what type of position you're looking for, each firm will have its advantages and disadvantages. While this isn't a definitive case of the matter, MBB consultants have an easier time pivoting into PE or VC firms than the Big Four. Notable prestige, project experience, alumni network, and so many other factors come into play when considering the opportunities that arrive from being at the MBB earlier on in your career. Big Four consultants tend to go more into tech roles or companies. Project management, for example, is very common. What I will mention, however, is that any exit option is feasible regardless of the firm. It's a matter of how you draft your story or sell yourself, but also who you network with. Life is all about networking. You've got to network to get work. Therefore, being in touch with the right people at the right firm can sometimes go a very long way. Even when it comes to consulting, I've heard so many people email or ask me one-on-one, can I work at BCG or PwC? And well, the answer is yes, with some exceptions though. You obviously need to meet some criteria, which I've listed in another video below, but it's all relative. Where you end up is entirely in your hands and up to the decision you make for yourself professionally and personally. So when it comes to saying who takes the win between the MBB and Big Four for exit options, I'll say it's kind of more of a tie. Maybe leaning a bit more towards the MBB because of their slightly better brand prestige. Next topic we're hitting today, culture. Another big topic and driving factor for many choosing where they'd like to work. This is where we start to see some bigger differences. Each firm is very different. Therefore, if you'd like to see a video where I break down each firm's culture, let me know in the comments below and I'll get right on it. At a 10,000 feet view, I'm trying to get in as much consulting lingo as possible in case you haven't noticed this far. I'll group the MBB and Big Four, which is likely a big sin. MBB tends to be more competitive. Everyone is coming from top universities or previous employers and consider themselves to be the best. Therefore, don't act surprised when you run into MBB consultants who think very highly of themselves. And to be fair, they're at a top company doing very well. However, if you work at the MBB or boutique firms, you should still think highly of yourself and never sell yourself short. In fact, regardless of where you work, think highly of yourself. A company or title never defines a person. The Big Four culture is also different amongst firms. Deloitte gets a reputation since they're one of the largest companies amongst the other Big Four and even MBB firms. However, culture isn't really something I can define here because everyone will have their own opinion. So share in the comments below if you work at the MBB or Big Four, how you describe your company culture. But all said and done, there you have it. A quick glance at the salary, work-life balance, exit options, and culture of the biggest consulting firms in the world. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to help out the channel. It's through your support and appreciation that I can keep all of this going. If you'd like to learn more about consulting, then be sure to visit my website, ryanrafi.com, where I can share one-on-one advice dependent on your situation rather than something that's more general like these videos. On my website, you'll find templates and more advice, so feel free to use my promo codes in the bio below and get started today. As always, thanks. Until next time.